Well, good afternoon. I hope y'all are doing well today. Um, I was praying about whether or not I should do another talk video, and what I should talk about. And the Lord put in my head that His timing is perfect. um, you ever have trouble with His timing? You want things to be done and aren't being done when you'd like them to be done, right? Like the salvation of family members, because you watch them just struggling through life and living for themselves, and it's so hard, and you just have to wait. God's timing is perfect. We have to wait on the Lord for things that we'd like to see happen now, or just like relationships. Sometimes there's misunderstandings. Sometimes you try to reconcile with somebody and they won't communicate with you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And so and I was talking to the Lord about that today, and He was just leading me to trust Him with it, because there's nothing I can do. And that sometimes, we have things that are unresolved. Sometimes we have situations that have loose ends to them, don't they? And we wish we could tie them up, tie up those loose ends. We wish we could resolve everything, and well, at least I'm that way. I don't like things just hanging out there, and I guess that Lord allows me to go through these because I need to learn patience, huh? So, but I think we all have things in our lives that that we're praying about, things that we're going through that are difficult, that we wonder how much longer they're going to last. We wonder how something is going to be resolved, or if it's going to be resolved, and not everything is, and I think things don't all come together like we would hope they would, because that's life, and we're dealing with other humans, and we're human, and human beings are not perfect people. Even if we're walking closely with the Lord, we're still human beings, and that doesn't mean that's not free license to walk in sin, okay? We're not supposed to walk in sin, but we cry. You'll see me cry sometimes in these videos, and it's not fake tears either. I know a lot of people fake tears, but I don't know how to fake tears. What you see here is what you get. I'm the real deal. Always have been. For good or for whatever, I'm the real thing. And so but it's just thinking about things going on in my life, and the Lord's just saying, trust me, trust my timing, that His timing is perfect, and things aren't always going to happen when we want them to happen, and I guess that's this is going to be a short one today. But it's just that, to encourage you with whatever you're going through, because we're all going through something. Some people it's real bad, and other people it's little things, but sometimes the little things can be worse than some of the big things. I think sometimes we're better prepared for the big things, or the little ones, they just kind of sneak in on us, don't they? And because the big ones, we're kind of prepared for those, we know they're coming, and so there, it's just something we can get a better hold on, I think. But there's those little guys that come in, and they just sort of sneak in the side, and we don't know, we're not thinking about those, and then all of a sudden we're hit, with them, and so we don't know what to do, about them. And so sometimes the little things can get us more, than the big ones, because we aren't as prepared for them. But we need to be prepared for every eventuality, because every eventuality can come at us, at any time. And um, so, but whatever you're going through, whether uh, you're praying for our loved ones, you're in a difficult situation, a difficult relationship, you're being abused, or people are misunderstanding you, maybe they're being falsely accused of things you didn't do, or somebody's gossiping about you, and people are getting the wrong impression of you. There's all kinds of things that we can go through in this life. You may be suffering from an illness, or you might have had a loved one who died, or you might have had a spouse that cheated on you, or divorced you and left you, and now you're struggling to make ends meet, and you don't have much money. If I had to live on my own, I mean, I would be only by the grace of God, because I don't have enough to live by myself, not at today's prices, but if it came to that, the Lord would provide for me. He said he would. If he takes care of the lilies of the field, he can provide for us, so we shouldn't worry about anything. We shouldn't stress over things. And we should just commit everything to the Lord. We need to make sure our hearts are right with the Lord. And this is my practice. I just say, Lord, if there's anything I'm doing, to cause circumstances, if there's anything that I've said that's wrong, or that I've done that's wrong, or that I am doing, that you'd show it to me. So once we've cleared things with God, and our consciences are cleared, and we know that we're on the right path, then we can we can rest assured that God is, he's taking care of it. He's in control. And yes, sometimes we're going to go through hard times, and sometimes those hard times are going to last forever, and we won't always get the answers that we want, and all those loose ends are not going to be tied up nice and neat and tidy. And so maybe this is going to be as long as usual. I got talkative, didn't I? So the main thing here is just to trust the Lord with whatever is going on in your heart, whatever's going on in your life, and just trust His timing, because His timing is perfect. It isn't our timing, because His ways are greater than our ways, and His thoughts are greater than our thoughts. And so just, give them all to Jesus. Give them all, give them all, give them all to Jesus. Do you know that song? Shattered dreams, wounded hearts, and broken toys. Give them all, give them all, give them all to Jesus, and He will turn your sorrows into joys. Okay, love you.